Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Sorry for being a little bit late. I had a few things I had to take care of, but how y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. As you can see there, my name is Brian, and this is my channel. I am a poet, and there was going to be something witty I was supposed to say there, but it slipped my mind. So here we are. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Or if you're on the replay, thank you for watching on the replay. So what do we do here? As you can see, I'm a poet, so it's poetry, but it's poetry with a twist. So what kind of poetry? Classic poetry. All right? Classic poetry. What does classic mean? Classic means anything old and good, and preferably in the public domain. And what do we do with that poetry? We plug it into, and this is the twisty part, we plug it into a AI music generator, and we listen to the results. You don't hear it until I hear it. I don't hear it until you hear it. So, yay. How y'all doing this morning? Or if it's evening, afternoon, wherever in this relativity you might be this morning, I am glad that you are stopping by. So here we got SP Crusader. How's it going? Good morning from the UK. Or it's actually, yes, it's still, y'all haven't caught up with this yet. So yes, it's still morning there. How's it going, Paralyzed? Nice of you to join us. So what's on the menu for today? Besides a little coffee. For today, as you can see in the title, we are celebrating Women's History Month, Volume 3. So this is the third program whose theme is female poets exclusively. So here, let me see here. Let me make sure that that's up. And then let me share some screenage here. Do some screen sharing. And today's poets are, or poetesses, however you like to put it, are a channel favorite and one of mine, Edna St. Vincent Millay. I first heard about this woman when I read this book called Bobbed Hair and Bathtub Gin. It was about the writers of The Lost Generation. How's it going, Rufus? You on your way to work? You taking the day off again? So, yes, she is a very fascinating woman, and I love her poetry. So we got hers, and two of hers, because I'm doing three. This is a 3 and 2. 3 poets, 2 poems each. So her first one by her is Ashes of Life, and then God's World. Now, for the second poetess, we're going way back to Sappho. All right, cool, good. I'm glad you made it safe. Don't have too much fun. And I read these the other day, but I thought they would be cool to hear them. One girl and to an army wife in Sardis. And finally, we're going to the Brits. Elizabeth Barrett Browning and her poems, The Ladies Yes and Love. So what do y'all think? I'm looking forward to this. I hope you're looking forward to hearing these as much as I'm looking forward to hearing these. So, without further ado, make sure that you liked and subscribed and all that stuff. I know you are, Rufus. And everything I do here is under the public domain. Yeah, and under the Fair Use Act. So, and it's cool and it's fun and yeah, I know you are. That's why I said that. All right, here we go. Let me pull up the file here. Right there. It's in this folder here, and it is the 25th of March in the year of our Lord 2025 of the Common Era. Yay! There. All right, Ashes of Life, St. Vincent Millay, version 1.
Love has gone and left me, and the days are all alike. Eat I must, and sleep I will, and would that night were here. But to lie awake and hear the slow hours strike. Would that it were day again, with twilight near. Love has gone and left me, and I don't know what to do. This or that or what you will is all the same to me. But all the things that I begin, I leave before I'm through. There's little use in anything as far as I can see. Love had gone and left me, and the neighbors knock and borrow, and life was gone forever like the gnawing of a mouse. And tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, there's this little street and this little house.
Well, that was pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. All the tracks today, for some reason, are relatively short. No 4-minute long ones, maybe 1 or 2 longer ones. We'll see here. Yeah, here, I'll give you an example. What's the next one here? This one is, wow, this one's a whopping 1 minute and 52-second one. Shorter than that one. Well, let's see what Suno has in store for us now, shall we?
Love has gone and left me, and the days are all alike. Eat I must and sleep I will, and would that night were here. But how to lie awake and hear the slow hours strike. Would that it were day again, with twilight near. Love has gone and left me, and I don't know what to do. This or that or what you will is all the same to me. But all the things that I begin, I leave before I'm through. There's little use in anything as far as I can see. Love has gone and left me, and the neighbors knock and borrow, and life goes on forever like the gnawing of a mouse. And tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, there's this little street and this little house.
Well, that was short. That was good. It needed to be twice as long. Maybe I'll revisit that one. So here, pull up my notebook here while I get ready to make some notes. Let's do the next one, which is, hey, Sophia, how's it going? Glad to see you here. All right. The next one is God's World. Again, by Edna St. Vincent Millay. Version 1.
Oh world, I cannot hold thee close enough. Thy winds, thy wide grey skies, thy mists that roll and rise, thy woods this autumn day that ache and sad, and all but cry with color that gaunt crack, to crush, to lift the lean of that black bluff. World, world, I cannot get thee close enough. Long have I known a glory in it all, but never knew I this. Here such a passion is, has treasured me upon what I do fear. Thou'st made the world beautiful this year. My soul is all but out of me, let fall. No burning leaf rip me, let no bird fall. Long cannot get thee close enough. The winds thy wide race by, thy winds that rise, thy words this autumn day that ache and sad, and all but cry with color that gone crack.
Definitely interesting. Interesting so far. So what do y'all think? Definitely interesting. Well, go ahead. There's I don't know. This shows today is weird.
Oh world, I cannot hold thee close enough. Thy winds, thy wide grey skies, a glory in it all. But never knew I this, here such a passion is, as stretcheth me apart. Lord, I do fear, thou'st made the world too beautiful this year. My soul is all, but out of me let fall no burning leaf. Pray thee, let no bird call. Long have I known a glory in it all, but never knew I this, here such a passion is, as stretcheth me apart. Lord, I do fear, thou'st made the world too beautiful this year. My soul is all, but out of me let fall no burning leaf. Pray thee, let no bird call.
So what y'all think? I don't know. I have a hard time, and now that, I just had breakfast, Sophia, and you're making me hungry again because prosciutto is good. I haven't had prosciutto in a long time. Yes, very, 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 very. Yeah, Rufus is one of my oldest friends. We've known each other forever. Yes, definitely coffee. Salute. That's cool, Irish. Work, we got those necessary evils. And hey, how's it going, Hallies? How's it going, my friends? How's it going? No, apparently they don't get the memo. No. So what y'all think? How's it going, Paralyze again? Those are, both of them are good. I don't know. I love it sometimes when it's really hard to, because that second one was like, and then just, like they do, they grow on you. All right. Now we come to the part of the show where we are doing Sappho. Yay! Oh, okay. Good. I just figured something out here. I'm going to have to do them in this order. To an army wife in Sardis. Here we go.
To an army wife in Sardis,
Some say a cavalry corps, some infantry, some men will maintain that the swift horse
Uh-oh. All right. Can you hear me? All right. Hold on one second. That was weird. Because wait a minute. No, it's not weird because I didn't. Apparently, there's only one from Sappho because I didn't do the other one. At least that's what I got here. Okay, so we're good. Let me go back to that. Crap. Wrong one. All right, there. Let's go back to this. Don't you just love live TV? Let's go back to this one.
To an army wife in Sardis.
Some say a cavalry corps, some infantry, some again will maintain that the swift oars of our fleet are the finest sight on dark earth. But I say that whatever one loves this is easily proved. Did not Helen, she who had scanned the flower of the world's manhood, chooses first among men one who laid Troy's honor in ruin, warped to his will, loved to her own blood, her own child. She wandered far with him, so Victoria, although you being far away, forget us the dear sound of your footstep, and like glancing in your
All right, let's see here. All right, now after the Techno-Thetans and then the discovery of a brain fart by moi, so we're going to be we're one less poem today, but I'll play some extras at the end. Hey, Haggis Besher, how is it going? Yeah, talk to you later, dude. Text me later when you get a chance or whatever. All right, where? Okay, cool, good. But that was pretty freaking cool now, wasn't it? Well, at least you get to join us, you know? Have a little fun. Listen to something interesting. There's always a silver lining to every cloud. Maybe not a mushroom cloud, but you know what I mean. Oh, my friends, how's it going? All right, so let's see what number 2 of that has in store for us, and then I'll figure out what else to play. To an army wife in Sardis, Sappho.
Some say a cavalry corps, some infantry, some again will maintain that the swift oars of our fleet are the finest sight cavalry corps, some infantry, some again will maintain that the swift oars of our fleet are the finest sight on dark earth. But I say that whatever one loves is. This is easily proved. Did not Helen, she who had scanned the flower of the world's manhood, choose as first among one who laid Troy's honor in ruin, warped to his will, forgetting.
So what'd y'all think of that one? Wow. Well, since I promised you 2 Sapphos, let me play the one of hers that I've already done. So what do y'all think? Those 2 are going to be really hard to choose from. Here, well, while y'all figure it out, this is the Anactoria poem. Here we go.
Some say thronging cavalry, some say foot soldiers. Others call a fleet the most beautiful of sights the dark earth offers. But I say it's what you love best, and it's easy to make this understood by everyone, for she who surpassed all humankind in beauty had abandoning her husband, that best of men. When sailing off to the shores of Troy, and never spent a thought on her child or loving parents. When the goddess subdued her wits and left her to wander, she forgot them all. She could not remember anything but longing and lightly straying. Inside, lost her way, but that reminds me now, and after all, she's not here, and I'd rather see her lovely step, her sparkling glance, and her face than gaze on all the troops in Millay, in their chariots and glittering arms.
Well, I just figured out that that's a different translation of the one before, but that was still cool. But I found another one. So here, let's just go ahead and get on with what we need to get on with here. And also, don't you just love live TV? And if you love live TV, hit the old like and subscribe and all that jazz. And thank you very much. And everything like that. And here we go. It's like everything here done under fair use. and in the public domain. And I like to think of it as pretty damn cool. What do y'all think? Yes, those are pretty. Very, very pretty. Makes them very, very hard to choose from. And sometimes that's what we like. Well, let's see here. We have the ladies, yes, Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
Yes, I answered you last night. No, this morning, sir, I say. Colors seen by candlelight will not look the same by day. When the tapers played their best, lamps above and laughs below, love me sounded like a jest, fit for yes or fit for no. Call me false or call me free, vow whatever light may shine. No man on your face shall see any grief or change on mine. Yet the sin is on us both. Time to dance is not to woo. Who light makes fickle trot, scorn of me recoils on you. Learn to win a lady's faith, nobly as the thing is high. Bravely ask for life and death with a loyal gravity. Lead her from the festive boards, point her to the starry skies. Guard her by your truthful words, pure from courtship's flatteries. By your truth she shall be true, ever true, as the wives of yore. And her yes, once said to you, shall be yes forevermore. Learned her from the festive boards, point her to the starry skies. Guard her by your truthful words, pure from courtship's flatteries. By your truth she shall be true, ever true as wives of yore. And her yes once said, you shall forevermore.
Now that certainly was interesting. Hey, good morning, Mona. How you doing this morning? So what do you think of that? That was pretty freaking cool. I wonder what the second version of that sounds like. Let's find out, shall we? This is the Ladies Yes version 2.
Yes, I answered you last night. No, this morning, sir, I say. Colors seen by candlelight will not look the same by day. When the towers play best, lamps above and laughs below. Love me sounded like a jest, fit for yes or fit for no. Call me false or call me free, vow whatever light may shine. No man on your face shall see any grief for change on mine. Yet the city's on us fall. Time to dance is not to wooer light makes fickle trot. Scorn of me recoils on you. Learn to win a lady's faith nobly as the thing is high, bravely as for life and death, with a loyal gravity. Lead her from the festive boards, point her to the starry skies, guard her by your truthful words, pure from courtship's flattery. By your love she shall be true, ever true as wives of yore, and her yes once said to you shall be yes forevermore.
All right. Yes, that both of those were interesting. Definitely very melodramatic, Broadway-esque. On that second one, I was thinking, those melodramatic metal bands, operatic, very operatic. Yes, hey, it's Phantom of the Opera-esque. Okay. Well, what do y'all think of that? Those two are going to be pretty hard to choose from. I like one slightly better. So we'll see. Or if you have any suggestions for instead of chocolate, I'll take a Cadbury cream egg. Yes. And they're both havoc on the waistline. So, all right, here we go with Elizabeth Barrett Browning's "Love."
We cannot live except thus mutually. We alternate, aware or unaware. perfect whole. Aim consummated is love and soothe, as nature's magnet he drowns pole with pole. And aim consummated is love and soothe, as nature's magnet he drowns pole with pole.
That certainly was interesting. And thank you for showing back up, Irish. Appreciate it. Oh boy. All right. Let's just go ahead and see what number 2 has in store for us. Shall we? Let's.
Accept us mutually. We alternate, aware or unaware. The reflex act of life, and when we bear our virtue onward, most impulsively, most full of invocation, and to be most instantly compelling shirts there. We live most life, whoever breathes most air, and counts his dying years by sun and sea. But when a soul by choice and conscience doth throw out her full force on another soul, the conscience and the concentration both make mere life, love for life in perfect whole. And aim consummated is love and soothe, as nature's magnetic heat rounds pole with pole.
It's really hard choose. That one was like the second one. I don't know. But one of the things I miss about going to Europe, the chocolate filled croissant pastry thingies in Toulon. Yeah. You get them in, got them in Naples, and I got them in Croatia. Just got them everywhere around there. Spain and all. They're just. Oh Lord! Thank you for bringing back a good memory, Haggis. So why'd y'all think of that? See, I told you today's show is very abbreviated. It's not as long as the other one's parsed because I screwed up and didn't do the second Sappho poem. But all of them were. Oh yeah, yes, they were those little chocolate, those little biscuits that were little thingies, and they had the. Oh, the memories. Oh Lord. Even bringing up this because I went. I don't know if y'all. Sophia might remember this. Remember or not? I don't know. They may have. I don't know. But when I was there in Naples in 2008, they were doing a garbage strike. The local government tried to take over the garbage collection, and the local mob said, no, it's ours, and it piled up everywhere. I don't know. The Bavarian cream. Oh boy, I'm going to have to go get some donuts. Oh boy. All right, on that note, I got one more to play for you. All right. But as usual, I want to remind everybody that everything done on this show is under fair use. And mostly in the public. And it's pretty damn freaking cool, too. At least today's show's been cool. And also, I want to remind everybody to go out there and have an awesome day. Yes, very huge stink. Oh my God. And the locals were so apologetic to us, especially the local cops. Yeah, I remember going into this one really elegant looking pastry shop because, I don't know if they do it that way in Northern Europe where you're from, but that there's that time in the afternoon where most things are closed. People are siestaing or doing whatever. And I was hungry, and there's this really elegant looking pastry shop open, and me and the guy I was out with got some of those delicious chocolate croissants, and there was a law enforcement officer there, and he was very apologetic to us because he knew we were Americans. We stand out, especially this guy stands out, and then, of course they knew we were in town, and he was so apologetic. And stuff. It was heartbreaking to see how, because that place is beautiful, but he was just so apologetic. He was like very, in Italian. He is, yeah. We got here. It's amazing croissants and Paris Brits, and then another. Oh boy. I'm definitely going to have to. Oh boy! On that note, I'm going to end the program with an Emily Dickinson one. This is a rockin' one because we know, because as you know, we love rockin' Emily Dickinson on this air from air. Here we go. Yeah, food talk.
air from air. Divide light if you dare. They'll meet. While cubes drop or pellets of shape. Films cannot annul. Odors return whole for flame. And with a blonde push over your impotence, split steam. Vanish air from air. Divide light if you dare. They'll meet. While cubes in a drop or pellets of shape. Fit films cannot annul. Orders return whole force flame. And with a blunt push over your impotence, split steam. And with a blunt push over your essence, split steam. They'll meet while cubes in a drop or pellets of shape. Fit films cannot annul. Odors return whole force flame. And with a blunt push over your impotence, split steam.
Well, my friends, with all this talk about donuts, I'm probably just going to have to settle for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So, what'd you think of the show? Besides the technical difficulties and the brain farts and all that other stuff, it's pretty good. Some good tracks. Going to have to revisit maybe a couple. Maybe have to play more. I don't know. What I do know is tomorrow, same time, same channel. Unless something happens between now and then, 6 more posts, 12 more tracks. When we do our live reactions. And as always, I will see everybody else in the chats today. Yes, no, thank you guys for showing up. You know, as always, I really appreciate you, everybody. Let me get my words straight here. I really appreciate everybody being on this journey with me, even if it's just for a little bit, because even if for a little bit is better than nothing. Now, I love you guys. I always look forward to this. It's fun. It's over way too soon. But then there's tomorrow. But as we know, when tomorrow gets here, it'll be today. It's always today. I'll see y'all later. But that's what the replay crew's for too, my dear. Yep. All right. I will see y'all tomorrow. See y'all out in the chats. And as usual, thank you for sticking around to